Imagine facing a creature the size of a bus, armed only with your wits. Welcome to a world dominated by colossal megafauna, an age of giants. Here, early humans carved out existence. Their humble shelters became fortresses. This wasn't just about hunting. It was about protecting the most vulnerable place, home. Their families, their lives, depended on these stone defenses. Out there, colossal threats roamed. Mammoths, rhinos, and fearsome predators. Saber-Toothed cats, swift and silent, were always a lurking danger. Every journey outside was a gamble. Every return, a triumph. Understanding these giants was key. Their behaviors, their immense power. This video dives deep. The ingenious, brutal, terrifying defensive tactics. Against such colossal power, a sharpened stick offered little. Raw strength was everywhere. Survival depended on more than simple tools. It demanded intelligence, forethought. Every rustle, every shadow could be a threat. Danger was constant, unforgiving.
Their intellect was their edge. Communication, cooperation, their greatest tools.
These giants shared their world. Their paths often crossed, with deadly consequences.
Not all caves were equal. Understanding natural defenses was key.
Choke points, elevated positions, natural barriers, these became tactical assets. The very anatomy of the cave offered protection, a labyrinth against invaders.
Humans weren't just living here. They were optimizing their defenses.
Turning their humble shelters into fortresses. Ingenuity against nature's might.
A natural choke point was enhanced, turning a narrow gap into a formidable barrier.
Every stone, every placement was a thought-out defense. Mind over sheer force.
Elevated positions became strategic battlements, piles of rocks, ready for action. Predators, always testing. The barricade proved its immediate worth, deterring the bold. A successful defense brought temporary peace, but vigilance remained their constant companion.
Beyond the entrance, internal sanctuaries were prepared for the most vulnerable. The weakest protected. A testament to their foresight and empathy as a community. Early humans weren't just living here. They were actively optimizing it for defense. Their ingenuity was not limited to stone. It was painted on the walls, etched into their very lives. Turning their humble shelters into fortresses. Ingenuity against unimaginable threats.
But how could they stand against a rampaging rhino? Their greatest weapon was fire.
Fire was not just for warmth, but a formidable weapon they learned to perfect.
A wall of fire held the darkness, and its hungry denizens at bay.
But they didn't just wait for an attack. They prepared the battlefield.
Rudimentary traps, designed to break the charge of a charging beast.
Above, another surprise waited. A crushing blow, held by a single, fragile vine.
I practiced! A coordinated defense, honed by discipline and constant rehearsal.
Every member knew their role. Every action,
a piece of a larger, life-saving puzzle. This was the true ingenuity of our ancestors, the passing of knowledge. Their cave was no longer a shelter. It was a weapon, and it was ready. The heart of winter, a time of bitter cold and desperate hunger for all living things.
Starvation drove the great bear from its slumber, a ravenous, unstoppable force of nature.
A scent on the wind.
Driven by primal need, it marched towards the human scent, its caution erased by hunger.
The alarm is sounded. The greatest of the Megafauna had come to their door.
The clan sprang into action, a disciplined, desperate response. The drill was now reality. The first trap is sprung. A stumble, a roar of surprise, but not enough to stop a giant.
Pain only fueled its rage. The bear's charge became an unstoppable avalanche of fury.
The second trap strikes, a glancing blow, not a killing one. The giant was wounded, but not felled.
Wounded and enraged, the beast reached their final defense. The battle for the cave had begun. A wall of fire. The ancient fear of flame, weaponized against the beast's fury.
Projectiles rained down, a frustrating assault against thick hide and dense bone.
The barricade held, but barely. Each blow a tremor, each impact a test of their resolve. Adaptation in real time, shoring up defenses under the most extreme pressure. A towering menace. Its sheer size and overwhelming force, its claws seeking a grip. Spears, long and sharp, struck with force. But the beast's hide was armor. A desperate lunge, jaws snapping inches from flesh. The line of defense was thin, targeting weakness. Fire, precise and painful, found its mark on the giant's face.
The relentless assault faltered. The bear recoiled, its fury momentarily blunted by pain. The immediate attack was repelled. But the threat remained. The siege was far from over. Rage had failed. Now, the bear's ancient cunning took over. It began to think.
It sawed a new way in. A hidden floor in the stone fortress. A back door. A new terror. The sound of a monster, unseen, trying to tear their world apart. They needed eyes. The leader sent a scout, a silent climber, to spy on the beast's new plan. From the high fissure, the scout saw the bear's plan. A terrifying, intelligent new assault.
It was trying to create a new entrance, a breach in their defenses.
The warning was delivered. The bear was breaking through. They had to act, and fast.
Human ingenuity met animal cunning. They prepared a new trap for the new attack. The wall was breached. The bear, triumphant, pushed its head into the darkness.
The trap was sprung. The mountain's own stone, now a weapon of human design.
A weapon of gravity. The mountain itself, unleashed by human hands. The blow landed, a bone-shattering impact. A victory of physics over brute force. The giant was broken. Its unstoppable power.
They watched the impossible. The monster, the god of the winter, was brought down.
The hunter, now the hunted, dragged its broken body back into the storm's embrace.
He watched it go, a somber victory. The siege was finally, truly broken.
And then, the relief. A catharsis!
From the high ground, they saw their victory. Their plan, their courage, had saved them all.
Their fortress was scarred, a testament to the fury they had faced. But it had not fallen. The battle was over. Battered but unbroken, they had defended their home. They had survived.
The storm passed. The survivors emerged, not into peace, but into the work of rebuilding.
Their victory was not an end, but a lesson. Every weakness was reinforced, every defense strengthened. The scars of their fortress became new walls, a testament to their resilience and their will to endure. The great beast had fallen. Not just a victory, but a bounty of meat, fur, and bone.
Their greatest enemy, in death, became their greatest resource, providing for the very lives it sought to take.
The symbol of their terror became a symbol of their strength, a legend for a new generation.
Pay attention to the barricade and the upper ledges. The escape route is here.
The lessons of the battle became they had faced the fury of the Ice Age, and had answered with the fire of the human mind. This was the legacy of their fight. Resilience, intelligence, and the unbreakable bonds of community. A testament to the enduring human spirit, and our innate drive to survive.
The lessons learned from that primal battle shaped their future.
Their struggle became their story, their history, their identity. The next generation was born not into fear, but into strength.
They learned that true power was not in the size of the claw,
but in the mind that could conceive of a plan.
Their survival against impossible odds speaks volumes about human adaptability.
It's a testament to our innate resilience and our drive to survive. A story of how the small, the clever, and the cooperative
could not only survive in a world of giants, but could begin to master it.
And that is how we survived.